Hey, hello, this is Andrea, and today is Tuesday, the 31st of May, 2022, and it is very hot here in southeastern Pennsylvania. We're all melting, well, at least when we're outside. I have some video I took on the back deck. I'll put it right here. Hey, Ernie. I got, this is the second day I have the seedlings out here trying to harden off, and I guess it's so hot out they're melting, so I better bring them in. Here I've got the peppers. These are habanero peppers. There's 3 on this. I don't think there's any on these other ones yet. These other ones aren't very tall. And then I have 2 strawberries, but I think I need to get more because, well, this one has a flower. See it back there? And this one has a flower. But one is an annual and one is a perennial. So also, this past weekend, I don't know if you saw, I put a picture on my Instagram. Maybe I'll put a picture in here. I took a picture of the chamomile that was growing in the garden bed, which was a lot, and I harvested some of the chamomile off there, and then I dug out the chamomile and put most of it back by, there's some pine trees in the back. I put it back there with some other herbs and see how that grows. It might not come back up this year, but it'll probably come up next year. So, because it was a lot and it was too much. I'll tell you what I've learned about doing chamomile is that it's easier to just buy chamomile at the store. Seriously, because it dries up so small. It takes up such a big space, all of the, how long the stems are and stuff. Like, it gets to like 3 feet tall. And then you have to pinch the flowers off at a certain time period. And then they dry up so small that you end up with maybe 1 cup of tea out of it or 2 cups of tea out of this huge thing. And it's like, ugh, you know? So, Pop was watching this movie the other day. I think it was called Dr. Goldfoot and the Bikini Machine.
And his bikini machine.
And his bikini machine. And it had Vincent Price in it, and it was set in the 1960s.
1965, and it had Frankie Avalon.
Frankie Avalon was in it. Do you want to come talk? I mean, you can. So Bob's here. He wants to tell you all about Dr. Goldfoot and his...
Dr. Goldfoot.
And his bikini
and his
machine.
Bikini machines. Complete with a theme song by the Supremes and everything.
Oh yeah, the Supremes.
Yeah.
And there was towards the end there's a chase scene. I wouldn't say a car chase, but
It's a long chase scene too.
There's one's a car or a truck, and the other one they
jump back and forth between motorcycles, cars, boats, trolleys, everything.
But they're going through San Francisco, and they're showing all the famous parts of San Francisco. But it's back in the 60s.
There's a lot of bit jokes in there. At one point, you know, Vincent Price. There's a pendulum from like the Pit and the Pendulum in there, and they're going down this one street, and he says, "What's the name of that street?" It's some famous street.
It's that street. It's that street in San Francisco that when they put in the houses there, they put in the street goes back and forth like this. It's all one way, but people when they visit will go just to go down that street. I don't know what it's called. I looked up a bunch of stuff when our youngest son moved to San Francisco, I looked up a bunch of videos and stuff about San Francisco. So all the things I had seen, now we're watching the movie, and the chase is going through all these places that's in.
It's so campy and so funny. It's kind of
silly.
like watching it's a Mad World. Same kind of comedy. If you like old movies and you haven't seen it,
it'll be this kind of stuff.
It's a lot of spoofs. I think it came out after Goldfinger, so I think it's a spoof on that kind of stuff. The one guy's I don't want to tell too much, but
it's fun.
It's got secret agents and stuff in it.
It's a fun movie.
It is.
But it'll have the kind of stuff where somebody opens the door and the person behind the door falls over, and it's got that kind of stuff.
Yep.
I thought it was pretty fun, and I love Vincent Price, but the chase scene was just the best. So what else? We're
watching Foundation.
Yeah, I mentioned that last time. We started watching Foundation.
And I don't remember. I remember bits and pieces from the book, so I mean, big theme. I know it's following closely but there's so much stuff happening that I don't remember in the book. So I wonder if they took bits and pieces from all 7 of the books and kind of made one kind of story. The Foundation, one of those sci-fi trilogies that they just kept writing.
Yeah, it's funny to me whenever someone says the 7 books, because when we were growing up, it was called Foundation Trilogy.
Yeah.
So
I read 2.5 of them.
I didn't read any.
I didn't even finish the trilogy.
I don't read a lot of science fiction, is that one science fiction?
Yeah, it's Isaac Asimov. It's science fiction.
Oh, I read more science fiction than I do fantasy. I don't know why I kind of put that together. With
the first book was fantastic. I read the second one. I really liked it too. And started reading the third one. I was like, I didn't like it where it was going. I just stopped reading it.
So what else is going on with this?
With what? With us?
I went and got some groceries.
Yeah, you told her we're going camping.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go camping. We're taking the dog with us.
Oh, that was you told your friend.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we're going camping.
Mm-hmm.
Cabin camping. My friend said, "Were you glamping?" I said, "No, it's just a rustic cabin."
Said that? Completely rustic because it has electricity.
Yeah.
But Bob needs the electricity.
Yeah.
That makes you sound weird, me saying that.
I need electricity. Yeah, gotta plug me in.
Gotta plug him in. He's rechargeable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you tell him about our barbecue?
No. We just had a little bit of a barbecue here yesterday with just us because...
I made potato salad. We made burgers. I didn't make the burgers. I just cooked the burgers.
We know a few people have COVID right now and we don't want to catch anything.
Yeah. We're going to a graduation party on Sunday. We didn't want to be sick for that.
Yeah, we're going to a graduation party on Sunday, and I said, if we end up having to quarantine and miss that, I'm going to be upset. So I'd rather just not invite anybody over.
Yeah.
It's weird that you have to think about that stuff, but that's the world we live in now, right?
Yeah.
So what else did you want to say? Anything else?
Mm-mm. You just sucked me in by talking about that movie I watched. So.
Oh yeah, it was funny though.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but what I saw was
You watched enough
funny.
to see it, yeah.
Yeah. So what are you up to? Are you watching some movies? I'd love to hear if you're watching some older movies, because I really get a kick out of old movies.
And there's a movie I've been wanting to see. If you ever see it listed, tell us where it's listed. It's called Scavenger Hunt.
We've seen that.
It's been decades. It came out in the 70s. It's the same kind of genre as It's a Mad World. I can't even think of all the people that are into it.
I always think of it
all
more
those big
like,
comedy 70 names.
I think of it more like that racing one. Isn't there one where they're racing, or is that the same one?
That's the Mad World. They're on a race to
yeah.
get the treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
we
a
rewatched that recently, I think.
Yeah.
Rewatched. Anyway, I've got an idea for a bad horror movie. Should I tell my idea?
I don't know which idea you're going to bring up.
It's okay if you want to steal this idea and make this movie, because I would love to see it.
Just pay us.
Just put my name in the credits. I'll be sure to watch the credits. But it's
Yeah, she watches all the credits.
I watch all the credits.
just in case there's something at the end.
That's not why. Anyway, so my idea is to have satanic cowboys. Like, you don't know that the movie's about that, and there's cowboys, and they're just talking about, you know, rustling up stuff, or whatever it is cowboys talk about.
All your cowboy friends now are going to be offended by that.
Why?
I don't know.
I think it's funny. There's just a group of, not all cowboys are Satanists in this movie. There's just a group of them that they hang together, and they happen to be Satanists too. Maybe it makes them really
about
good
that.
at
You
being...
brought that came up because you watched The Babysitter, right? And they're Satanists.
Yes, the babysitter.
There's a new one, a sequel to that, which we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, Killer Queen.
Yeah.
So we should probably watch that. But I just thought it could have... The part that I thought would be really funny was listening to them talk about going out on the range and doing different things, but it could mean... Like, they could be talking in cowboy lingo type stuff, but they're actually talking about their, you know, the ritual they're going to do, and then they go out there to do it. Maybe they bring a new guy in. They bring a new guy, hey, you wanna work on the range with us or whatever. He's saying, we do this, we do that, take them out there, and next thing you know, oh, this isn't what I thought I signed up for, you know what I mean?
And he's the sacrifice, obviously.
No, I don't know what the plot would be. The idea of there being cowboy Satanists was hilarious to me.
Well, they had cowboy alien chasers.
Yeah, aliens versus cowboys.
Yeah.
I liked that.
That was pretty funny.
Or was it cowboys versus aliens?
Something like that.
I like that kind of stuff. Anyway, I guess that's all we got for today. Hope you're having a good day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.